In this video, sailing from Cairns up to Lizard Island for my birthday. But yeah, the Great Barrier Reef, you can see it from space, and man, it is big, it is long, and we found out. Here's our sailing. We went Cairns to Low Islet to Hope Island, and then an overnight passage all the way up to Lizard Island to make sure we arrived there for my birthday on a Friday. And after about 6 hours from Cairns, lovely downwind sail, we're coming up to Low Islet. Low as in not high. And there's a little island there, and another long flat one, that's why it's Low Islet. And it looks like there's 2 other yachts there, and a few other charter boats. So I'm going to go around the other side of the island, try and pick up a mooring board or anchor down, see what we get. Islet, yeah? Really pretty little island, look at that. So the Great Barrier Marine Park people, they provide these mooring balls everywhere so you don't anchor and destroy their coral. Nice of them. That lighthouse there, built in 1868, and it's been shining every day ever since. And there we go. Kijk Noord en Bokwoord. Leaving Low Islet. That was our anchorage overnight. It is now 7:20 on the 30th of May, and we are walking north.
Increasing to 1 to 1.5 metres north of Cairns. The swell easterly 1 to 2 metres outside the reef, decreasing to 1 to 1.5 metres around midday. The weather mostly sunny. The next routine forecast will be at 11:45 this morning.
Yeah, we are anchored off Hope Island East. That's the whole island. It's pretty much a piece of sand with a few trees on it. But it's giving us great protection. It's got a reef behind which breaks the waves of the open sea. I think here it's very windy, but the reef is doing its job. So done a bit of underwater exploration. The Great Barrier Reef, you can see it from space, but what you can't see is that the reef is dying. There's some nice bright spots like this, and then the rest of it is brown and bleaching, or blanching they call it. 6 o'clock in the morning on the 31st of May, my day of birth, and we are heading towards Lizard Island. Look at that sunrise, or first light. Awesome. And leaving Hope Island. And en route to Lizard Island, 31st of May. And there's Lizzie. He's been on my deck since Durban. He used to chase seagulls off the boat when the boat was moored in Durban. And it's probably my good luck charm. Been there the whole way so far. You can see we're going 350 degrees, almost due north. We've got 15 knots of wind, coming from about 100 degrees angle, so apparent wind angle. So all good. And it's a beautiful day, champagne sailing. So because it's so protected inside the Great Barrier Reef, even the ships use the inside of the reef, so there's plenty of ships. You've got to be wide awake all the time. So yeah, it's my birthday today, and being just myself and Elliot here in the middle of nowhere, Elliot bought me this espresso percolator little thing for the gas stove. And here it is here. It's a magnificent little contraption. You put water in the bottom and the filter coffee in the middle, the ground coffee, and it pushes it all up to the top, and you get espresso filter type coffee. And I've just had a cup, it's empty now. It was excellent. Cheers. Thanks, Elliot. Great gift. Sorry, I forgot to add, I think Elliot got it because he also likes espresso coffee, or he wasn't approving of the coffee on the boat. But so it's a dual function birthday present. Thank you. Approaching Lizard Island. It is coming up to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The only bar for hundreds of miles here is only open on a Tuesday and a Friday. We are arriving on a Friday on my birthday. The bar will be open at 5. There's a mad rush. Boats are charging in. There's a boat right next to us. He's flying in. He's very tasty. And yeah, I think it's going to be a busy little bar, seeing that it's only open on a Friday. Coming up to Lizard Island, very impressive island. Touchdown Lizard Island, and there, over there, right over there is the bar. And we are going for a drink. It opens at 5 on Tuesdays and Fridays. Today is Fortunate Friday. We've got another boat, this guy here. We followed all the way for the last 70-80 miles. And yeah, so we'll probably meet them tonight in the bar. Everyone was rushing in here. But Lizard Island looks cool. We're going to climb that peak tomorrow, I think. Small world, salt air. We were in the Great Barrier Reef about 7 years ago, and that is the boat we were out for 4 days on chartering. The guy's name is Damien, I think. This is there's the Marlin bar where we're off to tonight. Life is pretty good here at Marlin Bar, Lizard Island. It's into the pina colada. Wow. It's, I think might be rolling Elliot into the dinghy tonight. Anyway, we survived the birthday. It wasn't too wild. But thanks Elliot for suggesting we go to the Marlin Bar. It was a good call. And then we, the next day, up we went, climbing Mount, up to Cook's View Lookout. Captain Cook in the 1700s walked up there. He looked up from out there, looked out towards sea to see where there was a gap in the barrier reef to get his ship out. It was a fair climb. marine park, Great Barrier Reef, is full of fish activity. These guys came up to our boat and would eat our scraps right around the boat. This here is a big GT, trophy game fish to catch that. And there's lots of them just swimming around the boat. Can't catch them though because there are restrictions. Then underwater, plenty more fish. As you can see, the reef is a bit brown. It's dying. It's blanched. Not good to see. What is alive is these giant clam shells. They reputed to take hundreds of years to grow. And yeah, they obviously filter plankton through, and that is their feed. And all these little fish. So the reef is alive, but yeah, the coral is not doing too well. Yeah, I didn't want to get my fingers too close. They didn't want to close when I tapped them, but I think if I stuck my fingers in there, they would certainly have a chomp. Anyway, so I kept my fingers out of them. And yeah, some beautiful colors. Look at this one, it's got like a blue neon colors to it. And quite special seeing those clam shells, giant clam shells. Elliot also excited to see them. So we're close to the beach and got this going on, a braai. So these are all over Australia. They just provide a gas braai pan thing. And you're just welcome to use it as long as you clean it. And there was some boerewors going on, some chops, veggies, looking good. And one of the special parts of this cruising lifestyle is meeting new people, meeting friends. This is Walter and I. Walter from Germany, I from Thailand. And yeah, they've been cruising for 18 years on their second lap around the world. And the braai master hard at work. And the sun's squeaking up over Lizard Island. That was a great 2 days in Lizard Island. Definitely a spot to stop over. Hikes Marlin Bar, all importantly. And we are on our way to Ninian Bay. Got about 60 miles to go. Should take the best part of the day. Today is the 2nd of June, I think.